Hello, hello. If anybody is out there and or watching, welcome to the live sprints for The Dark Prophecy, The Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan. Don't worry if you're here and you're not reading that and you're just using this for live sprints. It's perfectly fine. I also use reading sprints for different books just to read the books that I want to read. My lovely co host, Hanani, is going to be about 5 minutes late. So we're just going to get started and then she'll join us whenever she's ready. I don't think people will be here anytime soon because, as usual, I forgot to put it out there that we're going live. So I doubt anyone will be here until I do that. So let me post that wherever I can. If you are here and watching, or if you're watching after, let me know in the comments or in the comments of this live stream, whatever you are choosing to read today. I always feel so awkward when I have no one to talk to. A lot of people are like really um, like good at just talking to the camera, and I am not because I get really self-conscious about my thoughts and how funny I am if I have no one to bounce off of. So I think what we could do, just because we're waiting for how Nani to get here, just so she doesn't feel too stressed, we can start a reading sprint right away. I'm going to let her know. I'll do just a 30-minute one for now. So that way we could just get settled in. I can do what I need to do, which is like adding the book to my tracker and whatnot. So we'll do a very simple 30-minute to start out with. And since I'm the boss and I'm alone today, I'm going to do my little 30 minutes because that's what I like. So I will see everyone, whoever's here and whoever joins, in 30 minutes. Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Good you?
It's going well.
Oh,
Let me tell you why I was late.
I'm all ears.
I went to the bookstore to buy the book. I
That's fun.
was like,
A
oh,
little last minute, but I can't judge.
the plan was to go at some point, and I did.
Well, I'm
You
happy
know?
you made it in time with a book in tow. But
Mm-hmm.
that means you really liked the first book, so I'm happy.
I know. Mm-hmm.
Even as I was like reading it now, I was like giggling. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is so
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. What chapter are you on, or what page are you on?
I got to page 45. I'm listening to
Mm.
the audiobook as well, so it always makes it a lot easier. So chapter 5, beginning of chapter
Mm.
5.
Yeah.
You?
On chapter 2. Because then I was eating, and then I got distracted because of the Shadow and Bone special edition box by Lit Joy.
What?
I haven't bought it yet, but it's like in my cart.
I love Shadow and Bone though.
Oh my god, so good.
It's so good. People hate on it, and I'm like, you
Ooh,
guys are
who hates on it?
haters. A lot of people online, they're like, ugh, like Six of Crows is better, and I'm like, no, actually,
I'm like, well, you need all of them.
yeah, you need all of them. Like, Shadow
You
and
need
Bone
all
started it
two,
all.
four. Yeah, you need all nine. What? That's not math. 7. You need all 7 of them.
You need all nine. Well, actually, the King of Scars duology
Yeah.
makes it 9.
No. Shadow and Bone is 3.
You're right. It's
Six
7.
of Crows 2, King of Scars 2. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
you're
I
right.
just finished season 1. It took me so long to start watching it because and I'm like so sad there's not a season 3 because I'm like,
I
what are they gonna do in
know.
season 2? Is Nikolai gonna make an appearance? He is, but like if he does, you like he needs to do his King of Scars story. Like,
Yeah. And King of Scars also slept on series. I love them.
yeah,
Also, the bird sounds in the background of your.
yeah.
Oh my god, that's so beautiful.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, I
It's
love
like
that.
sunny. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna show you. How do I?
Oh
I
no,
don't
it's like
want to
pitch
remove.
black here. Like you could see.
Ooh, darkness. Let me
Yeah.
see. I don't know. How do I remove this background? This was years. Has it been years? It's been a while.
It's definitely been a while. It looks like summer there for me.
I know. I don't know.
Hello, Kai. First time joining Sprints. I'll be reading Curious Tides and some articles for research. Nice. Hello. I'm actually still in the middle of the Hidden Oracle because I started later. I'll be switching between that and lesson plans. Perf. People hated on it less since the show happened. Yeah, for sure. Oh, beautiful background.
Here's the tree that all the birds are in. Do, 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 do. You know?
That's beautiful. I miss trees. I can't wait till winter's over.
Miss Green.
I miss like the floor.
Yeah.
My sister picked up the book because of the show. Tweets.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Tweet, tweet.
Oh my god. It's so good. I like oh my god.
Yeah, I
And
love Shadow and Bone.
Like Jasper was my favorite character in Six of Crows,
Hmm.
obviously. Obviously. Okay.
Hmm.
I think the actor did such a good
Yeah,
job. Excellent. Everything. Go, go, go. So good. So good.
yeah. I think honestly, all the actors that they chose was
So
really
good.
good. Yeah, for the show, especially my boy, the Darkling.
I guess it was good.
I know it's. You want to know why? It's because I just love Ben Barnes. So I'm like, you know what?
Mm,
Blind. I do not
blind.
see.
Yeah.
I do
It
not
went
see.
season 1. I feel like I need to reread the trilogy because I'm like, I feel like it went so fast.
Hmm.
It went 0 to 100 so fast. But was that all in the first book?
Uh, pretty much. maybe
Yeah.
like beginning of the second. But
I
you
guess
find out
because
like a lot about everything like in the first book too.
mm,
Like you know by the second book that like the Darkling's like a little he's got something sinister going on. But I think
oh,
like
but
Alina still like sort of believes him, but then by the end of the second book, like for sure she's like, oh no, he's a madman.
mm. So don't you think like the first book wasn't so sorry. Mal is not even what we're reading.
Like
Mal,
the
yeah,
first time I
Mal,
read, yeah,
yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the first time I read the series, I was like who cares about
Mal,
Mal? Like
yeah,
I was like, she could
no,
have been evil and like blah blah blah. And then when I read it as an adult, which was like maybe I think I reread it like 3 4 years ago, like maybe at the beginning of the pandemic, I was like, I mean, I guess she made the smart decision.
I did it already at the same time because that's when I first read it.
I think it was probably that was probably when they announced that the show was coming out, and I was like, let me
Yeah.
revive. Or I think that was also when the first King of Scars book I think was announced. That was
Oh.
why I reread. I read that and I reread Six of Crows.
Oh my god. I would reread
Um,
it.
King of Scars and the I forgot what the second book was called, but those are the only two in the series that I've only read one time. The other times I've read like I think the Shadow and Bone trilogy I've read 3 times,
Oh,
and then Six of Crows I think I've read twice.
King of Scars. What's the other one?
Haven't seen I've seen season one, but I haven't seen season two because I need to read Six of Crows.
I feel that.
Yeah, I really liked Six of Crows.
Yes. But yeah, I remember it being so. I was doing. Sorry, my brain's all over the place. I was doing. I'm sure it was like a readathon. I'm sure. I clearly remember where I was reading it, and I feel like I was like, I need to get this done in 24 hours because it's 2020 and I had time to read
Yeah,
in
oh
24
my
hours.
god,
Yeah,
I the way I read so much that year.
I just want to read anyway. Anyway, um, but I remember it being like, oh, it's I was having a hard time because it's so character heavy. And this is when I
Yeah.
really started getting back into reading
Me
as
too. Same. Six
well.
of Crows
Yeah.
was like I had looked up like I just started getting into reading. And then Six of Crows had just come out.
Mm,
So then I had learned that you had to read Shadow and Bone first. So
yeah.
that's why I had went back and read Shadow and Bone.
Hmm.
It was the same thing for me. It was because of I discovered
Yeah.
BookTube too. So I was like, what are all these
Yeah.
books? Akatar was the same time. And like I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm in a whole new
Who is
world here.
who is one of the first people you started watching on BookTube?
It was actually April. I forget her channel name. I think it's Aprilius. It was Aprilius Maximus back then. She's an Australian booktuber.
Oh.
Yeah, her, and then I think I don't remember. Probably Witty novels after that. I think, but they were like the first two that I actively remember watching. And then slowly, I've like really curated
Yeah.
my space since then. You?
What is her name? Janine. What is her thing? Janani. Janani. The story ain't
The story
over.
ain't over. Okay, yeah.
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 Janani. God, I'm the worst. Janani.
Yeah. And I don't even remember like how I came upon it. Like I must
Yeah.
have been looking for like books to get you back into reading or something like that. I must have
Yeah.
searched that and then I was like, this is a whole new world.
Yeah. I remember like binging her videos because I'm like, oh my God, I have so many videos I need to watch. And I'm like, oh my God, there's so many books I need to read.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And then that's where the problem. I think it was like 20 I feel like it was like 2016 or 17 when I started watching BookTube.
Mm.
God, it feels so long.
Yeah. Mine was definitely 2020.
Mm.
So I can't wait for June so I could I have time to read.
Yeah. Every time I'm like busy at work, I'm like, like, what do you mean I have something to do today?
Yeah. Oh
Or
my
like
God.
I'm like reading in like a team. I hear Teams, and I'm like,
Yeah.
who wants my attention right
Yeah.
now at 10 a.m.?
So yeah, that's how I like. Yeah, yep. That's how I feel with my two jobs and school.
Yeah.
I read one page and I fall asleep.
Oh, that's a thing. Like there's when they say like, oh, you should read before bed, like it'll help you sleep, whatever.
Yeah,
I try so hard and I'm just like I'm too awake to fall asleep, but I'm also my
mm.
eyes are just not there's nothing going on between my eyeball and
Yeah,
my brain. There's no
yeah,
processing happening.
yeah, yeah.
So it's like it is, I guess, making me sleepy, but like my eyes are still like wide awake and then I'm like, okay,
Oh, your
well,
eyes are.
I
Oh,
don't feel like reading.
ah. I feel like my eyes. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I
You
just
give in.
yeah,
There are times where I'm listening to an audiobook if I'm already tired and I'll wake up like in a sweat like 4
yeah.
hours later the audiobook's still going at 3 times speed in my head. I'm like, what is happening?
Chaos.
I'm like, ah.
Yeah. So funny.
And then I have to like go back and like kind of figure out like where my last
Yeah.
memory is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh yeah.
So, that's funny. Yeah, that's so funny.
So I was doing 30-minute sprints, but
Okay.
I don't know what you're down for. You want
Whatever.
longer?
Yeah, we can do longer.
What would you
I'm
like
gonna
to do?
I'm gonna listen to an audiobook and I'm gonna crochet.
Okay. I love that. That's so
Thank you.
relaxing. I think
That
I'm
is
gonna make
relaxing.
my the Sleepy Girl mocktail.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying to like help my cortisol levels and like
yeah.
apparently magnesium is the way to go, so
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I know. Do I feel like it's working? I can't
Maybe
tell you if anything's occurred.
did you just start it?
Yeah, like it's been about a month, but I'm not consistent
No.
with it. Like I forget about
Mm.
it. So I think that that's also a problem. And then I learned that you should also have a magnesium cocktail in the morning. So now I'm like
Oh,
2 times.
yeah.
So now I don't know. I don't know what's
Yeah.
better. And you know how it is with like gym talks and stuff. Like everybody's like, oh, like this is why. And I'm like,
Yeah.
why? Why do I have high cortisol?
Yeah.
Tell me. And they're like,
Yeah.
just not, don't be stressed.
Good.
All
Got it.
right. Noted.
I'll write that down. Done. I'm
Cool. Thanks,
cured.
guys. And it's like everybody's like, "Do you sleep a lot?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do." They're like, "Yeah, it's
Yeah.
your cortisol. Just wake up." And it's like, "Well, I would
Yeah.
if I
If
could."
I- Yeah.
But immediately as my eyes open, they drift off again.
Yeah. That's so funny.
And I'm like, "Well, I'm trying the magnesium. We'll see. Maybe my
Yeah.
magnesium's not strong enough. I don't know." But like I would like for it to
Yeah.
be. Okay, so what are we feeling? 35, 40, 45?
We do 40.
Perfect. Are you ready to go? Are you listening to the audiobook for this too?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty. See you
All right.
in 40. Hello, everyone. Welcome
Hello.
back. How did we do?
I'm on chapter 5,
Ooh, okay.
which is where you started, right?
Yeah.
Last. Yeah. hmm
Thoughts?
It's so fun.
Yeah,
I'm
I
enjoying
agree.
it.
I have no further thoughts. Fun.
Yeah, it's so fun.
I'm on. I'm in the middle of chapter 10.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they just got their like task,
Ooh.
their like timed event that they
Yeah.
need to
Yeah.
complete.
Ooh. Okay.
So I'm very excited. I was also looking up like star ratings just to see like what people have given it, and it's like pretty high.
Mhm.
So I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
good.
okay, perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was like nominated to. Not that it means
Oh,
anything,
good.
but it was nominated in the
Yeah.
Goodreads Choice
Awards and stuff.
Awards. So
Nice.
I'm very happy. I'm excited.
I like that.
How was the
It
knitting or the
was
crocheting?
good.
Sorry.
It was good. We're here.
What are you making? Just a blanket?
A little blanket. Yeah.
I love blankets.
Well, you see, it's yeah. I said why, but sometimes it just gets a little hot.
Yeah,
You know. Oh
I
my.
I I wish I could send you some of the coldness
Oh.
from here. We had like a second winter this
Oh yeah.
weekend. It was so disgusting.
Oh, I was expecting because we just had spring break, so this is today's last day of spring
Hmm.
break, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be rainy. It's gonna be windy. I don't know why we've had like winds for a while, and like the winds are just like kind of annoying.
Yeah, us too.
But then it's been like beautiful all week. I'm like, ah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's the best. I'm jealous because spring break here
Hmm.
is not the same. It's like
Yeah,
the groundhog told us we weren't gonna have that much winter left. What happened?
yeah. The groundhog said.
He lied. Bob
Yeah.
Study Phil.
So funny.
I reached part 3 out of 5 of my book and switched
Ooh,
to work because I have been procrastinating.
I feel that.
I am the same.
Oh
I was so bad in school.
my gosh. You know what I read this week? I reread The Assassin's
Since
Blade.
Blade, I saw that you finished it. How was your little reread?
So good. It's so good. I like it's even better this
Mm,
time. Like I feel like every time it gets better. I'm like, oh, but it's so funny because I forget things
mm-hmm.
easily. And then when I was reading the first part, like the first story, I was like, oh, there's pain. I feel it. I know it. There's gonna
There's
be
pain.
pain. And I said, what was the pain? And then as I'm reading, I'm like, oh yeah. Yes, I remember. So like the whole book, I'm like, okay, okay.
I read Assassin's Blade only one time, and it was after I read the whole series. So
Uh-huh.
as I was reading the stories, I was like, wait a second, this character sounds familiar. And then I
Yeah.
would have to like Google it, and then I'd be like, oh, this was fun for the people who read it first. Like you
Yeah.
got the little Easter eggs as you were reading.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's why this random character showed up, and I was like supposed to care. Like in
Yeah.
Empire Storms, I was like,
Irene, was it
who are
Irene
these
who showed
people?
up?
It was
I
Irene, and it was the pirate girl, the one that
Hansel?
you. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I so by the time I got to those books, I forgot who they are. I'm like, who are these people? I don't remember.
Okay, so you had the same experience as me. I was like, who
Yeah.
are these people? And then I
Yeah.
was like, did I not read the first 4 books?
Yeah.
Like,
And
I was
then
like, are they
she kind of
fake?
went into like how she knows.
Mhm.
Her. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, for me, it was like as I'm reading the story, I was like, oh, I've I've been here. I
yeah.
recognize this.
This just like is putting me back into reading and my fantasy world. It's so good. I'm also in the middle of Bride by Ali Hazel.
Oh, okay.
Good.
And
It's,
good.
it's fun.
I really want to read it. I've been like apprehensive
Hmm.
because I
Yeah.
I like the love hypothesis, but I was like, it's okay. And so then I'm like,
Mm.
I feel like as a former Twilight girly, I'm like, I'll
Oh.
probably enjoy this, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully. It's
Yeah.
a more modern
Yeah.
um like urban fantasy romance. And
Yeah.
so I'm like, oh, maybe I should read it because maybe it'll give me like the vibes that I want
Yeah.
that I do not wish to return to with Twilight.
Yeah.
So I've been debating.
Oh, I love Allie
Azzy.
Hazelwood. My hair is crazy, but I love Allie Hazelwood. I will read anything Allie Hazelwood. Um, and I've met her, and she's great.
Yeah.
So like,
She seems very, very nice. Like even Zoe had met her recent like
she's from Italy.
my girl.
Yeah. Hello.
What?
Yeah.
Hazelwood is so not like what I would have expected.
Yeah.
What Italian? What?
Yeah.
Oh, what? I need to support her. Where was she born?
Where?
Like what city, girl?
Yeah.
Where are you from? I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Wow. She was born and raised in Italy and then lived in Japan and Germany before moving to the United States. Okay, queen. Like I knew I already liked her because she was like a
Yeah.
neuroscientist.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's a smartie. Women in
Yeah.
STEM. Love it.
Yes.
All right. I guess I'm
Oh,
gonna time to buy.
yeah. No, I don't enjoy. I like. I just. I hope Joe rewatches this because Joe
Mm.
said Assassin's Blade, and she's like, "Are you ready?" And I said, "I'm ready," and then she never started it. She messaged me on like Wednesday. She's like, I didn't start it yet." I'm like, "What?"
Are you
Well,
guys
I'm
gonna
like, "Well,
continue? Like,
yeah, 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 yeah."
okay, okay,
I, so I tried to reread the series, but I only got to Queen of Shadows,
same.
and I don't remember what happened.
I just gave up, but
Yeah,
I remember you
but
rereading them though.
yeah, and I got to Queen of Shadows, which I love Queen of Shadows, but I just stopped, and I'm like, why did I stop? I think it was too much, maybe.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, I'm in the middle of that book. I'm the queen of being in the middle of books now.
Look at
I
you.
had like 5 books on my spring break TBR, and I read 2.
Okay, whatever. 2 books in a week is like better than most
Yeah, but
people.
remember 2020?
Yeah, I know, but that that was an unfortunate time where we had to escape.
Yeah, but it was great.
I remember like looking at how many books I read that year, and I was like, 200. Who am I?
Wow, I didn't read that. I started middle of the year, I think,
Mm.
in July.
July was my best reading month that year. I remember like vividly. I was like 20 books. Who am I?
Oh, you know why? Because I was in school still,
Mm.
and I graduated in 2020 in May.
What a time
Yep.
to graduate. Oh my god.
I know. I know. I'm first gen too, and I was like, I'm gonna walk. It's gonna be so great. And then,
Yeah,
obviously didn't walk because,
because of the goings on.
uh, yep. So funny.
So funny. Okay, I think I'm gonna buy Bride.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm like feeling it. I want a little urban romance. Like I'm not a fan. Like I read fantasy romance. It wasn't doing it for me. I read regular romance. Not doing it for me. So I
Yeah.
think like maybe a little urban
Oh
fantasy will
yes.
take me back to my
And like,
roots.
I don't know. I
Welcome
mean,
back.
welcome. We're talking about Bride. If you weren't here, by
Yeah,
Ellie
by Ellie
Hazelwood.
Hazelwood, the Italian
Um.
queen.
uh. Yeah.
I am in the middle of a vlog right now.
Okay. Which vlog?
Um, it's about Final Girls.
Okay.
because in January I went through like, oh, I need to watch my comfort movies, which are Scream, because I'm not a normal human being.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
watched all of Scream, and then I was like, you know, it would be really fun to read more about murder. So
Yeah.
I decided, like, I read Final Girls by Riley Sager
Uh-huh.
already, and I read The Last Final Girl by Stephen Graham Jones.
Oh. Is it a
Um,
Final Girls vlog?
yeah, and
Fun.
now I'm in the middle of the Final Girl support group by our boy Grady Hendrix.
Uh-huh.
Did you read it?
No.
Okay.
I only read, is it the one? The two. We
Which
read two by
Oh,
him.
the two that we read Horror Store and My Best Friend's Exorcism? Or did you read the
No.
Southern? Yeah, you read the Southern.
Nope. I only read one.
Oh,
I'm like, one of us read two.
it was me.
It was not me.
So yeah, I'm reading that one. I have like less than 100 pages left. So I'm probably going to finish that after we get off here.
Mm-hmm.
Same. That's where I am. I read The Love Hypothesis and I gave it 3.5 stars. So I just need to find the book for me, I
I
think.
think okay, I think this is like my problem. I love a big man.
Oh, I know, same. I love being small.
I do, but I don't.
Hmm.
Like in theory,
Hmm.
I love to be enveloped. But men are scary.
Hmm.
I like reading about big men
Hmm.
when they're
Yeah,
like
I that was the
six
thing that
five,
appealed to me with the
250.
love, yeah, with the love
Yeah.
hypothesis, because she's like, oh, it's Adam Driver. I was like, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
And I love Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
I know it's a problem. I've already been given a stern speaking to about my love for Kylo Ren because I know he's a crybaby, but I love
Oh,
him.
is he a crybaby?
Yeah, he is.
Kylo
You did,
Ren?
yeah, but you didn't watch Star Wars, right?
I feel like I did at some point. I remember being in the movie theaters
Okay, so you watched the recent ones for
watching
sure.
Adam Driver.
Hmm.
I like, oh, you know what? Yeah. They're like, oh, like, let's watch a movie. I'm like, as long as I don't have to pay for it. And so
Yeah,
they paid for it. And I went and I was like, what is happening? Why are they doing
yeah. I feel like you can't watch Star Wars at this point and like not know anything because I feel like the movies and the shows and all of that, like they're really for like fans at this point. Like I feel the same
that?
about
Yeah.
like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I feel like we bring up the Marvel Cinematic Universe every sprint, but I just like I feel with all these like grand things, like you feel like you have to watch everything just to know
Mm-hmm.
something, and like
Mm-hmm.
that's not fun. Like
Yeah. I mean, for Marvel, like, I I feel like I'm always confused.
yeah, but that's
Well,
it.
yeah.
And
I'm
there was
like,
a
I have
certain point where I'm like, I
no idea what's
can't
going on.
watch everything.
Yeah.
Like even with Star Wars, which I'm a bigger fan of.
Uh-huh.
Like even at that, like every time they announce a new show, I'm like, there's another
Yeah.
30 episodes that I have to watch just so I know one
Yeah.
thing when it appears in like another random movie.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna stick with the movies and obviously The Mandalorian with my daddy Pedro Pascal, who I
Uh-oh.
love so much.
Oh my gosh. I went on a run yesterday and I'm house sitting. So I'm house sitting like in a wealthy neighborhood where
Mhm.
like a lot of um people who visit stay.
Mhm.
And I went on a run and I was like, I feel like my eyesight is going. I was like, is that Pedro? It was not. I got closer and I said, nope, not even close.
The way I would have fucking cried if you had taken a photo with it, I would have
While I'm
been
running.
so jealous. Oh my god. I
Yeah.
love Pedro Pascal. I have a like magnet on my fridge that says
Uh-huh.
like "Daddy's a state of mind" or whatever, and it has
Uh-huh.
Pedro Pascal in it. And I put it there. Did not tell my boyfriend that I bought it. Did and nothing. I
Hmm.
just put it on the fridge, and I was like, let me see how long it takes
Yeah.
for him to notice. And then one day he's like, why, why do we have this magnet of Petropaska? I was like, don't ask questions. Okay.
Yeah.
It's for me to look at when I open the
Yeah.
freezer.
Yeah. I love that. This is so good.
I started running
Oh.
actually. Did I tell you?
Oh. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a running girl.
Oh.
I miss it a lot from like soccer and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've been like working out now solidly for a year, but I think
Yay.
I need to do more like daily cardio because I walk on the treadmill,
Mhm.
but I feel like I need more intense, like
Yeah.
shorter, intense cardio.
Mhm.
And I was thinking back to like my time when I was my happiest, and I was like, it was when I was playing like hockey and soccer, and I just need to be
Yeah.
like a sprinting person again.
Yeah.
So I bought new running shoes. I bought
Mhm.
I bought a running outfit, obviously,
Obvious.
and
First step.
first step. And then before it became winter again, I was running 3 times a week in the morning. But now it's winter, so
Oh.
it's like minus 18 outside again. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm not gonna go running now. But
Yeah.
tomorrow it's spring apparently. If spring has sprung. So
Is tomorrow the
tomorrow,
first day of spring?
no, technically the first day of spring. Hold on, actually. Wait.
I don't
When?
know. I don't know anything.
Me
For
neither.
me, I'm like, oh, it's spring. Okay.
I'm like, it's spring when I start seeing green. Tuesday, March 19th. Okay, to be fair, it was only this week.
Oh.
So sorry to the groundhog. I take it back.
So how do you know it's what do you mean? What do you mean when you say spring is tomorrow? What do you mean?
The weather is not in the minuses. So to
Oh.
me, that's hot. So it's
Yeah.
starting. It's not hot.
Yay.
Like the Canadian me is like, yeah, it's hot. But it's like
Yeah.
I can go outside like without a parka. It's what I
Okay.
mean.
Perfect. Okay. So okay, perfect. On the Discord, I'm gonna start posting my runs because I'm okay. So like, long story. I sprained my ankle
Hmm.
like 4 weeks ago during my soccer game. It's terrible. Same ankle that I sprained 2 years ago.
Hmm.
And it's dumb. It's my fault because I didn't lock my foot when I kicked the ball. Nobody was around. 100% me. Just being old and stupid. So then I'm trying to like take it slow and run. And then I ran a 10K and it was kind of on my sprained ankle, but I was going very slow. So I'm very proud of myself. I didn't push myself too hard. But I have
Congratulations on the
thank you. I have
10K.
a half marathon in 3 weeks. And
Hmm.
then after that, I have a half marathon in April. And I have a bunch of races. And then I'm doing the full marathon at the end of the year.
We have the marathon, like we have a Montreal marathon
Mm-hmm.
happening very soon. I feel like it's in
No.
April. No, I don't know when it is.
Yeah.
But there is some sort of event happening in April because or May because my friends were like, "Oh, if you're starting to run, like maybe we could do the 5K together and like that'll
Yeah.
motivate you because we'll do it with you."
Yeah.
And I was like,
And you
"Guys,
sign up. Yeah.
yeah," but I didn't. I was like, "No way."
Why?
Because
It's only 3 miles.
I know, and the thing is that when you were able to sign up, I didn't realize how little 5K actually
Yeah.
is
Or you
because
can't
the
sign up anymore.
because I was like running the other like day and I was doing like 20 minutes like 1 minute running like 2 minute
Yeah.
walking there the couch to 5K and I was like at 3K and I'm like in 20 minutes and I'm like wait a second.
Yeah.
I'm like maybe if I did just try I
Yeah.
could do it.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. You do say you do your things in K.
Yes, we do
K.
it in K, yeah, km,
Okay. Um.
kilometers.
Yeah, it's so interesting because then we'll say like 5K, 10K, but then we'll
Yeah,
say 13.1 miles and 26.2 miles instead of the Ks. I'm like, I don't
I know.
understand. I don't know. I
You
don't.
guys
I don't
like to be
know.
different. That's not I don't know.
Not
You
me.
do
Okay.
you do
I'm a
Fahrenheit.
follower. I'm a follower.
I'm a follower.
I'm a dog. I just follow. Okay. What is 13.1 in K? Oh,
10?
okay. 21 kilometer. Kilometer. What do you say?
I say kilometer, but I've also heard
Kilometer.
kilometer. But kilometer
Kilometer.
sounds so much better to me.
Okay, 21 kilometers.
Hmm.
26.2 is 42 kilometers.
Yeah, like I see here there's the marathon. I guess it is September. So maybe I was wrong.
Oh,
So I could definitely run it. I thought
yeah,
it
you
was
can.
I thought it was earlier. I feel like this is not what my friends told me. Yeah, so a marathon
Liars.
here is 42.2 kilometers.
Yeah,
Half marathon is 21.1.
yeah.
And then you have like they have like the little like fun ones. So there's like reserved for 12 years and under, the 1 kilometer. And I'm like, ooh.
Ooh,
Then you
how
have
much
the
is 1 kilometer?
5K. I wonder if I could sign up actually. Because 5K is really not that bad. I could do that.
Yeah, it's not. I'm like, it's only 3 miles. And yeah,
No,
I'm
it's
like, you don't
really
know
like
what
I
that means.
realized it's really not that bad.
Yeah.
It's so funny though because my Fitbit does miles because I guess it's a American.
Mm-hmm.
She's American. I don't judge her. And
American.
so whenever I like track my little run, I have to like convert it to tell like so to what I have to tell myself. Okay, the
That's so
5K is
funny.
also only $45.
Oh yeah.
Methinks I will. Let me think about this. Maybe I will sign up
Oh,
with my
boo!
friends.
Don't think about it. Just do it.
You always convince me, and I
I
just
know.
want to make sure it's the right marathon that they're doing. Because one of my
Oh,
friends
okay,
is
okay,
doing the
okay.
10K, but I think he might do the 5K if I ask him to join
Yeah.
me. Because he's doing the 10K anyways,
Dang.
because his family's coming from Montreal, and they're like, "Oh, you know what
Uh
would be
huh.
fun together to do together a 10K?" And I was like, "My family could never."
Yeah.
My mom would be like,
Same.
"Huh?"
Yeah. I'll watch you at the end.
Yeah, my mom would be like, "Woo, here's cookies."
Yeah.
So that's it. So that's my running journey right now. And I want to be a runner. Like I'm very into it.
I love that.
I bought my little shoes.
Good.
I bought my little outfit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have my little fanny pack. I'm ready.
Yeah. Yeah. At like,
Should we go?
yeah. Yeah. No, I said at like 3 miles, my ankle starts to ache. Like it doesn't hurt, it just like aches.
I feel it. I actually feel it now, which was something that I had from soccer too, like in my shins. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck, I feel this again.
Afterwards,
Yeah, and I'm like,
yeah.
I miss
I hate
this.
it. You miss it?
Yeah, I really did. I was like, ooh, the pain of running. I miss it.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a really good. I was like more of a sprinter than like a
Mm.
long runner for
Mm.
soccer because I was a striker. So
Uh-huh. Oh
I've
yeah,
always
yeah, yeah.
sprinted, but like
Yeah.
lasting is very hard for
Yeah.
me. So
Yeah.
that's my new goal because I know I can still sprint. Like the body,
Yeah.
she doesn't forget, but
Yeah.
I don't have the like stamina, and I want to develop that.
Yeah. I'm an endurance runner because I can overthink for 3 hours straight.
Oh,
Sometimes
I
I
love
like
that.
I have to take off my AirPods and I just listen to my thoughts.
I
Yeah.
cannot be alone with my thoughts that long.
I'm like, well, here we are. Yeah.
What should we talk about today?
Yeah. What do we want to overthink today, shall we? This is your time. So when I'm about to go to sleep, you can rest.
Yeah, that's actually so that would be very good. I blast like metal music, and then it's so awkward because it's like I don't want to hear myself like breathe, and then when the song stops and like I'm waiting for the new song to start, and it's just like my and I'm like
Oh, 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 when you're
and
running. When you're running.
then I
Oh,
have
I
to
thought you
like
meant
sit
when
with
you're going to
my
sleep.
no when I sleep I'm not breathing like that when I sleep. That
Yeah.
would be an issue. Should we go into another sprint?
Yes. But did you know, sorry, if you have a playlist, you can like go to your settings and you can make it so it like blends
So
the end of your okay.
I
Go
did
ahead.
notice this because
Yeah.
I was listening to a playlist made by Spotify and that
Uh-huh.
happened and I was like this is not how the song ends.
Yeah.
And then it went right away into the next
Yeah.
song so I was like, "Oh, so now if I could do that by myself, I'm going to probably do it."
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
that's fair. Okay, bye.
40 minutes is good. Do you want this to be the last sprint or do you want to do another one after?
Up to you.
Okay,
It
we'll
could be
see
the
how I
last one.
feel. No,
Okay,
no,
up to you.
we'll see how I feel. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Okay,
all
bye,
right.
man.
Bye.
Hello.
Hey.
You do?
I have like, hold on 1 second. I'm almost done with chapter 8.
Mm.
Like, da-da-da. Bride of Martis, the goddess of nuts.
Yes. Yeah. I also look things up while I read.
I don't know who that is.
Me neither.
Martis. Oh, Brita Maris. Ooh.
What's up?
Did you see this this art? It's so pretty.
Let me
Let me
see.
show you. Let me show you. Can I? I'm sure I can. Hello.
You can add it, I think, and then I can add it to the screen.
Ooh, that's so
Yes,
pretty.
cutie.
So pretty. She's the goddess of
Hunting
everything.
and fishing nets.
Cute. Oh my gosh, I love this art. It's
Yeah, I
giving Manon Blackbeat.
yes. Yeah, especially with the braid.
Yep. How do
Yeah.
I just? Oh, here we go.
Oh, perfect. I really liked her introduction. I thought it was clever and funny.
Yeah.
So now you're at the part where basically she gives them like their task.
No.
Oh, okay.
Uh, not Artemis. Apollo just went.
Oh, okay, okay. So you're like right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
I got to chapter 15 and I'm on
Oh wow.
page 137.
Oh wow.
Um yeah, well,
Great.
listening at 3 speeds, it sounds crazy, but
Yeah.
I speed through it. I'm really enjoying it. So I just got out of like the task that they have to they
Ooh.
have to do. Yeah.
Man. I'm like, I got to page 80, which is fun, but I want to get to at least 100 um,
Yeah, I'm
before.
down. I was gonna say the same thing. Like I think I want to read until page like 150 something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just so that I feel like, oh yeah, I read. Like I'm ending
Mm-hmm.
on an even
Yeah,
note.
perfect. Yeah, I'm going to read to chapter 12, which I can do that in the next sprint, I
It
think.
doesn't sound like chipmunks to me, but if anybody else listens to it at 3 times speed, they're like, what is this? It's just my brain, ADHD.
Or I just did Libby on my computer.
Mm,
And so I started playing the audiobook on my computer, and it was at 1 time speed. And I said, what is this?
yeah, I know. Every time I put an audiobook on and it starts at 1 time speed, I'm like, there's no way we talk this
Yeah,
slow. I at least do not talk this slow. Like,
yeah. But like I
there's
used to
no
listen to
way.
audiobooks at that
Yeah.
speed.
When same when I first started, like, or even
Yeah.
like YouTube videos, I watch them at two
Yeah.
times speed now. But it's like
Oh.
I cannot believe.
Yeah.
And then like my boyfriend will be like watching his videos and I'm getting irritated. I'm like, speed
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah.
You're really sitting there watching a 40-minute video.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
So
I
funny.
it my brain she's like, I
Yeah.
need it to be fast to keep this
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah. I agree.
The only time I listen to, like, it really depends the narrator too. And
Mm-hmm.
I think this narrator speaks really slowly, so that's
He
why like
speaks so slow.
at
I usually
3x I'm
don't
like he's talking
listen.
normally.
No. I
Yeah,
usually don't
when it's
listen on
slow.
2 times. It's slow. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then but then there's some like audiobooks where I have to put it to 2 or 2.5 because I
Yeah.
find like the narrator
Yeah.
talks like, I don't know, like me.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a normal person.
Yeah.
Or sometimes, yeah, sometimes I like purposefully want to slow it down.
Hmm.
I'm like, I
Yeah,
just want to
sometimes I
like,
do that too.
yeah.
Like if it's a book that um like usually like literary or like nonfiction sometimes,
Mhm.
because I'm like, oh, I really need
You gotta like take it in. You need the time to like think about what was just said.
provoking. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. I
I'm like,
agree.
look, I'm like, here's my boy Apollo. He's running around. That's all I need to know.
That's all you need to know with Leo.
Yeah. Oh, and our boy Leo, we don't talk about him enough, but our
Yeah,
boy Leo is back.
he's so funny.
I love him. I'm so
Yeah.
happy he's back. At the end of the last book, when he comes and I'm like, yes, yes.
With this girl,
Yeah, I know, and I
Cal.
didn't expect it, and I was so
Yeah.
excited. I like
Yeah.
screamed. I'm like,
Because we never thought
yay!
it was gonna happen. Mhm.
I really
Yeah.
did not think Leo would be a part of this at all.
Yeah. Hmm.
I was like, maybe Percy. Like that
That's
makes
from
the
the
most.
first book. Yeah,
Yeah,
Leo.
yeah.
I mean, the Percy Jackson
So
series.
now
You
I'm
mean?
like, hmm,
Yeah.
are the other characters coming back? Like they make their little appearances?
Their little debut.
Yeah, because oh, I just saw something.
Oh, on the
I saw
back.
something for this one. Yeah,
Oh,
for the third one. I know who appears in this one.
I'm like,
So
oh.
I think that's what's going on. Let me see now.
Mhm. Oh, now you want to know.
Yeah, no, I swear to God, they're all reconvening.
Oh my god, that's great.
Oh, that's really exciting. Just hope
Hmm.
Jason has like just one line.
It's so funny.
Big Jason hater.
Yeah,
I'm very excited now. I'm more
yeah,
excited. I enjoy this like little. So then probably at the end of this one, it's gonna be like, "Hey,
yeah.
I'm here,
You. Yep.
yoo-hoo!"
You.
This
Oh
one's
my
only 400
god,
pages.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that.
Let's see. I forget in the back there's the glossary.
Oh, yes,
So good.
our boy.
So fun. I cannot keep track of everybody.
I know. I could keep track of like the main characters, like all of
Mm-hmm.
them I remember, but like the members of like the Camp Half Blood,
Uh-huh.
like I forget about unless they're like
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
But then again, like no, like we had like Clarice.
Uh-huh.
Then there was Nico. Like I remember, obviously I
Mm-hmm.
remember Nico because I loved him, my
Yeah.
Italian king. But there was Clarice, Nico. Those are the ones I remember. And then Will,
Mm.
but I only know that because I know that he's Nico's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Um.
That's from the last book, yes?
Yes, exactly. And then
I was like, did I just make that up? No.
no,
That was from the
no,
last book.
yeah. Then Clarice from the first series. That's it.
Mhm.
Besides like Percy and Annabeth and
Yeah.
Clover.
And Groves.
Um.
Tyson.
Oh, Tyson is true.
I'm like,
And
when is Tyson showing up again?
imagine I would be so excited.
I know.
And then there's Jason, Piper, Leo from the Heroes of Olympus.
Don't even remember Piper.
Piper, her dad was the actor.
Oh, yeah.
She's Jason's girlfriend. But like they had an
Yeah.
imaginary relationship, remember? And
Yeah.
she's like, huh?
Oh, yeah. So
So
funny.
I think they're all gonna come back, which is so fun. And then obviously like Magnus Chase.
Yeah.
I'm down to do another
Yeah. You want to do like a short one?
sprint. Yeah, a little bit
Okay, good.
shorter. But we don't have to do it right now. We can still chit chat if you want, or we could go directly into the sprint. I had my Sleepy Girl mocktail,
Oh,
so
good.
hopefully,
Because what time is it? 11?
yeah, 11, 11. Actually, make a wish.
Well, it's 5:11 for me, but okay.
Uh,
Okay. We can go into it. I need to use the
yeah.
bathroom. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, what do you want to do? Like 30 minutes?
Yeah. That sounds
Okay.
perfect.
Let me edit. Percy's.
Okay.
See you soon.
See you. Wow.
Hello, welcome back.
So good. How are you
Well,
doing?
very good. I got to page 150 and then I just decided to chill out. So I just watched YouTube videos
I love that.
for the remainder of the sprint.
I
You?
got to page 102.
Mm.
It's
Are we
good.
still feeling the same? Yeah.
Yeah, he's like having visions, daydreams.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I always get like so confused.
Me too.
I'm like, is this happening? Like, where are we?
Yeah, same. And then I always have to like remind myself, like, oh no, but he's like the god of oracles, So it's like,
Mhm.
of course he's gonna also see
Yeah.
those things. But Percy did it too. Like Percy always had those dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And I find like now that I'm really thinking about it, I think every single main character
Yeah.
in every series had dreams.
Yeah.
Because then
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, Magnus also had dreams.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's true.
Also, Rope reminded us Piper is the one with charm speak because she's Aphrodite's daughter. I completely forgot
Yeah.
about that.
I forgot about that too.
So we'll see
I,
if that comes into play, if she appears.
it's funny because then
Series.
Leo was like, "Yeah, my girl Piper would like this." And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I know. I didn't want to say it before because
yeah,
I knew that you were going to get to that line. I
yeah." I was like, "Oh,
was like, oh, yeah, it's true. You had friends.
yeah, not just Calypso."
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited to see the friendship between Calypso and Apollo because they seem to have a lot of history. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
interested to see like why, like what's going on
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Still working on the Hidden Oracle. Does the next book have more Will and Nico? I can finally see why the fandom loves them so much. So far, no. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I won't tell you where they are, why.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but based on like our theory that they appear, that characters appear in every book, um, I think they probably will, and I think that that's why the fandom
Mm-hmm.
will latches onto that because they have a whole book as well that we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna read after the Trials of Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming there's gonna be more, and I have a feeling that they're probably gonna go back to Camp Half Blood because they have to find all the oracles to save the the current one and Rachel and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a feeling we'll be back with them. Also, we always need more Nico and
Yeah.
Lil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I think that's it.
That's it.
I'm ready to go to slumber.
Good.
Slumberville.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they will. It was my intention to make that joke.
Yeah. 100%.
Alrighty. Thank
Alrighty.
you, everyone, for coming to the live sprints. See you, of course, next month because
Uh,
we will do live sprints for the Burning Maze.
mm-hmm.
And I will have a vlog out within the next week for the Dark Prophecy as well.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you, everyone.